Welcome back, everybody. Sydney Jean-Charles, episode number 19 is here, and we are still wrapping up the AAA season, but it won't be long before we're on to year 2, and what I imagine will be a spring training invite and a legit chance to make the final roster. We've been playing really good baseball lately. It's been some of the most fun episodes of the series because we've barely lost games over the last 2-3 weeks. So we'll make some more progress today, get closer to the end, and see if we can maintain a potential playoff spot. I like our chances the way we're playing, but staying this hot is probably unlikely. It's going to be a very tight battle down the stretch. So many teams still in it. Let's get on to training today. What are we doing? Batting cage? I kind of want to do contact again. Did this one last episode, and I only got to silver. Really curious of what the gold score is, but maybe we can get there today. Oh, what are these hot zones, though? I had the perfect setup in the last time I did this. It was like 3, or it was like right in the middle and then down. It was really convenient. This one might be a little trickier. A perfect is worth 1,000 points, I believe, and an okay is only 100, so perfect makes all the difference. There we go. That was a tough one there. Went all the way to the other side of the plate. We have 12 seconds left. I think I need to get, like, probably close to 20. That was like 3 right there. Trying to come up clutch, but I think we're going to be a little short. 19.4 is still silver. Maybe 20 is what you need, but we did increase contact, and we're ready to continue this hot streak. Oh, I forgot to mention, last episode at the very end, we got the gold archetype unlocked. So for the first time, we're playing as a 75 overall. We bought a diamond perk last episode. Now, I realize I still have something like 30,000 stubs in here, so I can buy more perks. What I'll probably do, and this would kind of narratively make sense if you care at all about that in Road to the Show. Wow. I'll probably save all those stubs, though, for the start of year 2, and we'll just call it Sid's off-season program. Ooh, change up, left up, and he swings right through it. 1-2. Starting off here against Norfolk. Ball 2 outside. But I think that makes sense. I wanted a good sense of progression early on and not just spend all the stubs I had. On the ground, it's through. Sydney continues to boost that batting average. But I think that when we roll into spring training, we're going to have some more diamond perks. And we're going to put on a show. I can't wait. Also, though, it'd kind of be like a fun reveal to see how Sid plays with all those boosts. Didn't even know they wanted us to try stealing second here. There goes Sydney. They pitch out, ready for it, but a bad throw allows him to reach safely. He hits 19.8 miles per hour. Decent speed. Connor Capel, 2 down, trying to bring Sid home. He rolls it over to third base. That is in the air, deep left field and carrying. It's hard to clear that. Whoa, but Sydney will do it with the opposite field blast. It's number 9 on the season for Sydney at AAA. I believe 26 overall in this minor league season. And not very many have gone opposite field. But we started to see him go to opposite field like last episode. I think at that same wall he hit a double off that 364. But now he's able to generate enough. Like, why would they design it like that? I get it's like a not a real stadium, but come on. I would feel cheated hitting fly balls to left field there. I don't think that it needs to be that high at 364. It's not like Fenway Park. By the way, a ton of scoring in this game. It is 6-5. Sydney hitting .317. And the starter, Peralta, still in there as well. Just having him deal with it. We've scored in 3 of 4 innings, including 3 in the 4th. Wow. Maybe they don't have a bullpen ready for tonight. Yeah, I'll play that later. I've been enjoying some Gran Turismo lately. Kind of a fun game to grind if you like the car collecting aspect of it. That's chopped, a low changeup. Good pitch. It is currently 9-8. The bases are loaded and there's nobody out. Give me a goal. There you go. Yep. I only care about one thing right now. Helping the team win. Someone's got a higher average on this team than Sydney, apparently. Ball 2 missing high. Have you considered the intentional walk with the bases loaded? It's been done before to Barry Bonds. Didn't it happen sometime recently as well? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. On the ground and through into center. 2 will score and the lead goes to Memphis. Probably could have gotten to second there. And we don't get the grand slam. I often don't get that extra base because I'm looking at what's happening in the outfield and I'm like, there's no way you get the guy at 3. It makes the most sense to hit the cutoff. As that's hammered to deep right field and that is caught, a run will score. But in my head, I'm assuming they hit the cutoff or they see me take off and the pitcher jumps in front, grabs it and throws me out. So I always miss getting that extra base because I give them too much credit. Line drive, right field, and Sydney holds at second. Left fielder there, got to show off the arm though. Hey, if I were in the minor leagues, which is just, you know, you auditioning trying to get to the bigs, I don't care. It could be just fly out with nobody on base. Just throw it to third anyway. Show them what you can do. Bases are loaded again. And this is Ali Sanchez in the air to right. Sydney's going to tag. No way. We're at AAA, man. He's safe. That's kind of my philosophy. If we're at AAA, I don't know your name, and I'm going to test your arm. If it's the big leagues, I'll try to pay a bit better attention. We have 22 runs in this game. And we have 31 hits. And we're not done. So Sydney now would, if we had stretched that last hit, we'd be a triple from the cycle right now. 2-2, 1 on. Up the middle, chopped again. And what a throw by the second baseman. That was a difficult angle to get that kind of power behind the throw. That was our last at-bat of the day, though. A really exciting high-scoring game. They can't all be 3-1. But the same result is that Memphis wins. What a day. Okay, Sydney has a 5-game hitting streak going after that one as well. I never show how much progression we get after the games, but there is a little look at it there. A lot of base running aggressiveness. We earned that. I was reading some feedback on the last episode, and someone pointed out that apparently with all the equipment and everything, your ratings can go up to 125. So that's got to be pretty incredible for some ratings. Like, if you can get speed to 125, I mean, you could probably steal first with that. I think at that point, though, if I were that far along and I was getting to that high a rating, I would probably start experimenting more with the builds and, you know, getting more perks so I could have like an ultimate fielding build or an ultimate contact build. And I think at some point I will mess around with that. This is obviously not trying to be a very realistic Road to the Show experience. I'm okay with that. They've done it so many times in the past, and I think it's a way to get more replayability out of it and to keep it interesting for multiple seasons. You're playing so many games, and your player only gets better when you play or buy equipment. We're down 3-0, by the way. Fouling that one off. So I get it. Like, maybe, you know, one season you want to switch it up, and all of a sudden now you're a contact hitter. That was terrible. Way late. Or maybe you want to work on your fielding. Or you could even do it on a game-by-game basis, you know. If you go to a pitcher's park, you're playing like a big series in Petco Park in San Diego, maybe you go with a more fielding-heavy build. Or you take a trip to Coors, and now you want your power build, so you can hit some home runs there. You could really do it a lot of different ways, depending on opponent, and it makes it feel more like, you know, any RPG out there, really. What's the situation? How do I best prepare for it? The game is so customizable. You can really tailor the experience to something specific. It's kind of cool. And I do think that maybe going with the two-way approach out of nowhere would be at least a fun change of pace. So I really do like what they've done with this specific Road to the Show experience. I'm gonna try to go home. I know I can't get him. The arm, though, isn't bad. We have all these, the Archetype change has brought on a lot, so it's not an elite arm, but it's certainly good enough to get some over-aggressive base runners. We're bottom 4. Why do we keep bouncing it in that exact location? It's a base hit, but still. By the way, 6-game hitting streak extended. We like seeing that. Tommy Wilson is the pitcher. Try to time it up there. That's a line drive. Yep, we're testing. Can you throw it? He could probably get it there. Oh, no. Didn't even slide. Hey, if you're going to be, if you have my base running style, it's going to happen every now and then. Oh, wow. I didn't think he was actually going to reach on that, but Sydney beats out his second infield hit of the day. I'm not sure Sid has a hit that I haven't included in an episode. I think if you were to watch all of them, you'd see every single hit he had. I don't know if it'll always stay that way if we want to make more progress. I guess you can let me know. Like, do you need to see every little base hit like that? I mean, he just got a hit, got out, we're losing 4-0. It's not consequential to the story of this game, so it's often something I would cut. Popped it up. But yeah, you can let me know down below. Well, we go from scoring all those runs in the last game to not even being able to get one across today. That's baseball for you. That's a drive into left center field all the way back near the wall, and it hits down. That is about the most impressive single you can end up with. They end up capitalizing again. Hey, we scored. So in back-to-back games, we give up 3-run first innings. And now we take on Bruce Zimmerman. I don't know if he's still with the Orioles, but I think I remember him with the O's. And I have no idea who these AAA and AA affiliates are usually with. It changes so much, and they rebrand, and then they switch teams and stuff like that. The whole minor league system, to me, is a little confusing. Like how the St. Paul Saints, I think we're just like a lower-level professional league, and all of a sudden they're a minor league affiliate. I think that's super cool, but I didn't even know that could happen. There really is no sport more obscure, strange, but also interesting than baseball in just about every facet. 2-2. Ooh, wasn't ready for the inside heat. A runner in scoring position and 2 down here in the 5th. Evan Krugzinski having some struggles today. Now, base hit getting through. Here's Sidney throwing home. Ooh, it's going to get there. And he got him easily. An outfield assist from Sidney Jean-Charles. Thought that might tail a bit to the left, but ends up being a perfect throw. We're all the way into the 9th inning now, and Norfolk has taken the lead. So we've gone back and forth. But they lead it again, and Sidney's hitting streak is on the line. And the game all at the same time. Ball one low. Got the outside corner. Strike one. Wow, Sidney fouls off the circle change. Right where you like it, too. 1 and 2. There's a miss. Really, really good curveball there. And that's the kind of contact you hope for. I don't want to put that ball in play. Sidney, we got to talk about you fouling off pitches, though, that are here in the zone. 3 and 6 there have got to be drilled. 3 and 2 as he misses away. I don't know if I give him anything in the zone here if I'm Travis Lakins. Oh, no! I thought he might actually pitch him out of the zone and... low and away. Well, streak over, lose again. That's a rough way to have the game come to an end. That's 2 losses in a row. Our record now is 71 and 61. Still 10 games up, 10 games above 500, and trying to stay in that playoff hunt. But we want to end losing streaks as soon as we can. And again, we give up first inning production, but have a chance to get some of our own. And I would like to get the contact boost here. 2 in scoring position, nobody down. Got to get at least 1. Tried to get 3 and was late. Missing inside. Now a 2-1 count. In the air to center, and that should be deep enough to tag. Curveball left up, and that's all we do with it, though. Everybody advances. We tie the game. All right, so Sidney had a base hit in his last at-bat, just a basic single, and then the inning was over with the next hitter. Gonna cut that one out probably and move on. It's still tied here, bottom of the 6th inning. Back to our low-scoring style of play. Ooh, just a bit late on that. I don't like that I've been late on lower 90s fastballs lately. Ooh, that was a nasty slider inside. Nice job. I think both the runs were scored in the first inning, correct? Into shallow center. Long run for the second baseman. He makes the catch. It stays tied at 1, and we'll go bottom of the 8th inning. Someone's got to win this game. It might as well be us. Sidney Jean-Charles, runner at first. Another changeup. I've been getting so many of these lately. It feels like it anyway. 2-2. Just off the plate, 3-2 count. Big pitch here to Sidney. Wow. Inside with the changeup. They haven't been trying to put it there. We still win. Bottom of the 10th inning, we do tack on a run. That was kind of rough, though. Some bad strikeouts lately. I'm also curious, would they, in Road to the Show, call you up without you being a starter? And you go through games just like maybe you start here and there, maybe you're a pinch hitter in this game. Is that part of it? Because I think that used to be, wow. Swinging at everything here. Don't usually chase this much. You know, I played a bunch of Rockies games not long ago. And I faced some pitchers who have some really good change-ups, and that might have screwed me up a little bit. Kind of need to be recalibrated, perhaps. Strike on the outside. I've faced a lot of, like, soft-throwing pitchers, too, and they give me more trouble because I'm more aggressive. On the ground, and now knocked down at short. I don't know that we've had an episode with this many infield singles before. But they've been pretty solid contacts. In the air, that looked like it was inside and out. But hey, it's a 2-game hitting streak already. We put up like 12 runs in that first game, and now we're struggling to do much at all. We'll fix that right there. Scoreboard in left center, not quite. Sidney Admires home run number 10 here at AAA. Thank you. Nothing helps you get on track quite like a fastball, first pitch, right down the middle. 415 feet. What do we think of the bat flip? I love that sound. Never gets old. I think that would like make it really difficult to go back to some of the older games of the show because I love that sound, that perfect contact sound. And I don't know that that was really captured well in the previous games as much as it is now. I think they overemphasize it, but I like it. Don't worry about him. You lose focus here, he's going to be jogging around, and it won't matter. Come on. Focus up and hit that for a home run, man. Come on. All right, we have a 2-2 count now from Drew Rom. Wow. That doesn't look like a strike in real time, ever. Not to me. Got away with it. Umpire agrees. Chopped up the middle. And touch and throw. Nicely done, double play. You know, if they ever go to the electronic strike zone, and to me that's only a matter of time. Come on. Oh, why do I have to look at that first pitch? They put Joe Mauer in the game, and I got to take that tendency from him. But I imagine when that time eventually comes, there'll be a lot of like studies on what new strikes you can expect to see called more often. Line to left field, and Sidney will finally have a chance to run. And he'll make his way into second with a stand-up double. But I imagine the corners will be like a totally different game, because I think they're called a lot more inconsistently in real life, from umpire to umpire. Oh, good try. Really good try. Perhaps those studies have already been done on what strikes you could expect to be called more often with a robot. What I imagine they would do is they would keep an umpire behind the plate. Because, you know, people don't like change. And I think that counts triple for, like, baseball fans. They would still put an umpire behind there. But, like, how they have pitch comm now, they probably have something similar for the umpire, like a vibration or something, and he's got a signal strike every time he feels the vibration. I imagine that's exactly what they would do. And you'd still need an umpire there, you know, to throw people out and whatnot. Although, I don't know, would ejections go down with robot umps? I'm curious. I guess it wouldn't be robot umps. It would be automated strike zone. I don't think they'd stick a robot behind there. Otherwise, I think there would be a little damage done. chopped. Sydney will not score. Wait a minute. What was the situation there? Was it not second and third, one down? We won. I'm a little confused by that. I want to see that last one. Bases were loaded? Okay. I thought it was second and third. Either way, though, if it was only second and third, that would have been an easy tag on Sid. He wouldn't have scored anyway. Doesn't matter. I think one of the toughest things, though, is that you want to make it seamless. You like it to be perfect. Balls, strikes, fair, foul, but you also want it to be seamless in real time. Like, I've seen, like, the tennis in-out thing. That's really cool how they can quickly cut to that. It's like their version of StatCast or whatever. But I'm not sure how that would work in baseball, or if it would work. What I really want, though, is lasers for first down sticks in football. I'm really tired of watching these referees jog out, measure, and we're not even getting to like an exact amount. They just put up their fingers and show roughly how much there is to go for fourth down or whatever. Also, I think in football, how come... See, basketball has a clock that goes with decimals, and you need that. There can be, 1.8 seconds left to go, and maybe the shot you get off is different if you only have 1 second on the dot. How come football doesn't have that for under just 5 seconds? He held up. Yeah, check swing. That's as impressive as the home run he hit earlier. I've always felt it's weird that in football, they work seconds in whole. So say, like, time is running down, you're trying to get a timeout off. The clock says 1 second, but maybe that timeout was called when there was like 3/4 of that second gone. But it still says 1 second, right? And then when the next play starts, I imagine it's a full second and not a quarter second, you know? That's something I've always thought about, how inefficient that is. In the air to left center field. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but Sydney's getting doubles. Nice job. See, they're starting to take away triple opportunities more at AAA. It really annoys me. I keep thinking that maybe this is going to be stretched. But they can actually throw here at AAA. Struck him out, inning over. I don't think there's a demand for this right now, but it wouldn't shock me one day if there's like an algorithm that can pinpoint like base hit, like official scoring decisions, like distance to ball and success rate. Like, you can see those commercials where it's like, oh, Cooper Kupp had a 12.5% chance of catching that ball. I imagine they could do the exact same thing for baseball and determine errors and hits off of that. But I do think that the judgment calls work pretty well. I usually don't have too many complaints there. Up high, ball 3. Again, runner at first base. Seems like that's always the case here for Sydney. And we're just going to keep going to opposite field. Why not? It works. 2 down here. We can leave early. Got a late jump on that one. And a great catch made at third base. Yeah, we can watch this one again. Kelvin Gutierrez. Way up there. Well, who's going to break this 1-1 tie? 2 on, nobody down here, bottom of the 8th inning. Drive in a run. You know what? I'm going to go with this one because I want to be in a good count. I have to work a little bit on my discipline today. So that'll be the focus. Yeah. I think that also, another rule I would say, is they should outlaw the changeup. I think it should be an illegal pitch, because it's unfair. There we go. Swing at 1 out of the zone. He'll throw 2 out of the zone, and you can get to 2 and 1. See, that's kind of a baseball hack there, if you didn't know. Come on. Did we get 2 on that? Was that a double play? I think safe. But we still don't end up scoring. Rene Rivera hit the deepest single I've ever seen last time we saw him. Not this time, though. Sydney over. Let's see if he gets one more chance to hit today. Bottom of the 9th inning. They score top of the 10th. Ooh, they might not be done here. Shallow center, racing in to make the catch is Sydney. I'll just go hand it to the pitcher myself. Oh, they added on another run. And that's the ball game. Sydney was in the on-deck circle. And now he's got to walk off. That's got to be a pretty annoying feeling. Knowing that you're in the on-deck circle and now you don't even get a chance. It's over. You lost. If you have an ounce of quit in you, you'll never make it in this game. I don't care if we're 50 games behind. Every game is a chance to compete. I expect some fight from you here on in. Yeah, we've lost like 3 of 4. We didn't have our best series there. It was actually 3 of 5. So splitting there is kind of a disappointment. Just 3 series, and one of them is actually a lot shorter than normal. So let's check the standings quick, where we're at there. 9 games back in the division, and in the wild card now 1 game back. This might go down to the final day of the season. So we've now played 41 games at AAA after 80 at AA, and in that time we've seen him hit 53 hits compared to 100, so we're pretty much on that AA pace, a little bit above that. A little bit less doubles here, 12, but 10 home runs, 34 RBIs, 26 strikeouts already, so that's been happening a bit more often, but still not out of control. Yeah, that K rate is only 14%. I think as a goal, I'd like to be under 15, so we're right there for now. And we also have a decent walk rate, I think, to go with it. 2.5 WAR player here at AAA. 273 ISO. That's really good. Maybe it's time to do like one video where I record a little bit off of the live recording and show some of the highlights and try to get us closer to the end. You can let me know what you think. If I went through episodes normally, I think we could do this in 2. I think typically I get like 6 to 11 games in an episode, depending on how long they take. But I will be looking forward to your feedback on this episode. I know I had a few things here I wanted some feedback on. Looks like it's still 100 points to the next Archetype. And these missions don't seem to be any more difficult. I think they're all the same ones. And I have no idea what happens after you get to Diamond once, if you can do it again to earn more Archetypes. I hope you're enjoying the Sydney Jean-Charles Road to the Show. The series has been a lot of fun to this point, and we've still not even seen him make it to the show. There's still a lot of cool things that can happen in this series. But please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a great day.